57 nations sue Myanmar over Rohingya genocide. Suspense ends as NCP Congress concede CM post to Shiv Sena. And Hong Kong protesters lift highway blockade on proviso elections proceed. Hello, you're watching the news at 1. I'm Mandira and now the news in detail. 57 nations across the globe have sued Myanmar for alleged genocide against its Rohingya minority. According to reports, the lawsuits are being filed at the International Court of Justice. The suit comes just weeks after the United Nations warned that the violent campaign against the Rohingya is continuing in northwest Myanmar. Over 7 lakh Rohingya, a Muslim majority ethnic minority, fled Myanmar since a campaign by the country's military to push them out and raze their villages began in August 2017. The Gambia, a small West African country, filed the lawsuit on Monday, last on behalf of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, a coalition of countries with significant Muslim populations. It asked the International Court of Justice to investigate whether Myanmar's government has violated the Geneva Convention, which prohibits genocide. While this new lawsuit would hold Myanmar as a state responsible for the alleged genocide of Rohingya, a separate ICC investigation already is underway. As Shiv Sena NCP Congress alliance in Maharashtra takes final shape, it is now becoming clear that the coalition government between the three parties will indeed be headed by Shiv Sena. The Shiv Sena will get a full-term chief minister in prospective coalition government with the Nationalist Congress Party NCP and the Congress. Sources say the Congress and the NCP will get to appoint one deputy chief minister each from their ranks. The Shiv Sena, the NCP and the Congress will get 14, 14 and 12 ministers respectively. The three parties' common minimum program will focus on farmer and youth issues, and there's no mention of Hindutva related issues. Sonia Gandhi and Sharad Pawar, the respective leaders of those two parties, will meet this weekend. There are two contentious issues that have yet to be resolved. The Shiv Sena's demand for a Bharat Ratna for Savarkar and the Congress NCP demand for a 5% reservation for Muslims. President's rule was imposed in Maharashtra on Tuesday after the governor informed the centre that a stable government couldn't be formed in the prevailing situation despite his efforts. The BJP and the Shiv Sena won a combined majority in the last month's assembly election, but couldn't see eye to eye on the idea that the chief minister's job should be subject to a rotational policy. The impasse continued when individual parties were invited to try and form administrations and president's rule was imposed. Protesters in Hong Kong have cleared a highway blocked by demonstrators since Monday as a gesture of goodwill as political unrest paralyzed the city for a 5th day in a row. At a press conference, demonstrators at the Chinese University of Hong Kong, one of the main battlegrounds of the last week, said they would reopen the Tolo Highway, a major traffic artery outside of the school. According to media reports, protesters said they were giving the government until today evening to promise that local district elections scheduled for 24 November would continue. Second death in Hong Kong protests as Xi Jinping demands end to violence. The Hong Kong government has not yet responded to protesters' demands but said that parts of the Tolo Highway had been reopened. Hundreds of people rallied in lunchtime protest across the city today, the 5th day that office workers and other residents have joined weekday demonstrations and disrupted traffic. Protests have previously been during the weekend or in the evenings. Associate Professor of Economics, Manipuri University, Dr. Chinglin Maishnam, opined that the reason of a finance department putting a hold on sanctioning of cash from major head might be related to expenditure control in the state. Talking exclusively to TOMTV yesterday in connection to Principal Secretary of Finance, Government of Manipur Rakesh Ranjan issuing a memorandum on ceasing sanctioning of expenditure 2 days back, Dr. Chinglain maintained on the financial crisis of the state and justified on the initiative of State Principal Secretary. He asserted that Niti Aayog taking place of Planning Commission is another factor contributing to the prevailing financial crisis in state. Plus, putting a stop on grant of special category status is also a concern.
Yamna toina state government na hoji magi financial gi magi control tongno honarise masi aina khanbada mana tolof aduga magi interest payment singba masi nataba atai expenditure da haitare maruina kogi magi bill gumagi pending ma'am sa masi karigumba sarkar sina masi kaito kashin to goda masi da ayaba pikraba adu orgadi maduna maramoidana magi state ki treasury ki balance hai masi negative chalak pe ai maduna state ki exchequer da magi coffers deida empty oraktana maduna amuka hena film sopagi film se lakadra khanbadagi madai da koi gi magi monitor si to ngamna ba state ki government ki maruna finance department na asuma makal gi yamna stringent oiba magi firepsi lorpani na khalle.
Dr. Chinglain Maisnam also added that if the centre clears its sum of around rupees 10 crore indebted by the state, then the financial condition of Manipur might have improved. He underlined on the need of proper financial management in the state to solve the issue.
Masi khutang da piriba magi senpham singse masi da su koina kakthabasi uba phangeba aduna magi sigi government gi central government gi state government da piriba magi transfer se fiscal transfer si masi su sauna se thing pir pasina maram oidna magi state ki magi sentung ki pm da sauna se thing pibne loina na manipur gi context di khogi akhanna ba sentung gi package ma ayamna maru en khaleba sigi manung state da koi one time haitare khogi jig manipur to liba outstanding debts masi crore lising tara gumagi maya subject to correction sumai lai nei law aduna hari basigi magi logic lai riba sendon gi achoba potlum se masi center na masi kokthok pibagumagi karigumba yamna achoba khongtha amaga lorok tragadi manipur gi sentung gi pm je no gi pm je ai soksalakani haina lawe.
Time for a short break. Stay tuned for more news.
Nanai Day Spa and Salon. Special offer to welcome winter of 2019. 30% discount Pijari. November Gitang Taradagi. Kun Faub Khaktamak Pizaba discount ne. Pizariba services singde haircut, facial, hair spa, foot detox, micro needling treatment for face, body spa and scrub, far infrared sauna for detoxification asinaching mani. Extra charges yaudana yumda laktuna service su Pijari. Ayuk pung taradagi numidang wairam pung taruk phauba hangjari. Ngasi maglengsin biro Nanai Day Spa and Salon. New Check-on Road, SBI ATM Building near Globis. Contact number 0385-2447383 natraga 2447385.
Asingbodo hayo, kamaina state asiki examination da nang natop oy redi banoba. Ay nasukan no honaba. Aduga position manung phawbo chandaba.
Larik yam na pahaba su larik yam na haigani mak yam phangani habde lan gani. Aikoibu takpi tambiriba oza singdugi way of teaching and guidelines singdugi makhayam na ponbrana khali wahase sangdok naragomse. Ngasi ay na may paknise Mukta Tutorials sa credit pizag. Mukta Tutorials. Handaki oy na class 10 amadi 12 thagadaba students singi revision class lakliba November 14 gi hauzaragani.
Center asida hena khudong chaba amana subject amagi course fee supnatagi lupa 3,300 na oygani.
Kaubiraganu Mukta Tutorials Kwakathil Mayay Koibi opposite Millennium Institute of Science.
Welcome back. Action Aid LRP project under People's Resource Development Association Bishnupur organized Children's Day at Waroiching yesterday. The event was attended by Assistant Secretary of Prada and correspondent of TOMTV Dr. H. Roman, Action Aid LRP project coordinator T.H. Bimol Kumar and Field Assistant S. Sanahal Singh. Project coordinator of Prada LRP project T.H. Bimol Kumar said that the event was held as part of the project to uplift the underdeveloped part of the state. Stationery items were presented to the children during the program.
tung koina indagi democracy chabale bak ngak sen le hogni apagi wakhalon da koina angang jing jibu makoi ningsing thoram koida pangtokli.
Under the Ministry of Women and Child Development, Government of India, a one-stop centre was opened at the premises of new mini secretariat complex of Bishnupur district on 13th of this month. The centre was inaugurated by Deputy Commissioner of Bishnupur district, Neeta Arambam, in the presence of Assistant Secretary of People's Resource Development Association, Dr. H. Roman, Treasurer Ormila Begum, and others. To be mentioned, the one-stop centre's aims in extending immediate help to women above 18 years of age in times of distress round the clock. As a part of the 130th birth anniversary of India's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, St. George High School, Moreh observed Children's Day yesterday. Major Pravesh Kumar of 43 Assam Rifles and General Secretary Church Peter Hauke presided the function. Teachers and the students showcased various programs during the event. Prizes for extracurricular school activities were also distributed. Speaking at the function, principal of the school, Reverend Father Lordhusami, said that every student of the school should maintain discipline and work hard to conquer the world. Pakhang Laisha Singlop Sendra held a torch rally at Sendra under Thanga Assembly constituency last night in support of Kokomi. A large number of protesters took part in the rally, chanting slogans like "Long live Manipur." Talking to media, one of the protesters said that if the territorial integrity of Manipur is compromised, the protesters will intensify without the fear of losing our lives. Time for another short break, but coming up next. Child-friendly corner inaugurated at Mamit, Mizoram.
Yang what?
Soktabana loidi.
Wabdo koknaba rebalance.
Soktabadu koknaba rebalance.
Rebalance na haksang salt amadi electrolytes singi awatpa mekhatuna adongi haksang bu tagat tikna thambang amali. Rebalance habadi electrolytes amadi energy.
Smart Tutorial Center revision course for class 12 will start from 11 November and for class 10 from 12 December 2019. Run by well-trained and experienced board and council teachers. Concession for ex-smart students. Transport facilities and separate hostels for boys and girls available. For more details, please contact Smart Tutorial Center, Singzamui Supermarket, Radheshyam Shopping Complex. Contact number 8730-999-192.
Welcome back. Mizoram's Mamit MLA aged Lalzir Liana inaugurated a child-friendly corner at Mamit police station yesterday on the occasion of Children's Day. According to media sources, the corner will benefit children in solving their problems cordially with the police officials. Lalzir Liana said that the building of the nation begins in the rearing of children at home by stressing the responsibilities of parents, especially the father. The process of molding children as leaders of tomorrow at the family and social level springs out a great nation, he added. The child-friendly corner will serve as a platform where police can engage playfully with children to solve their problems. A California high school student on his 16th birthday opened fire on campus yesterday, killing a 16-year-old girl and a 14-year-old boy and wounding 3 other teens before shooting himself in the head. According to media reports, the suspect survived in a grave condition. Reports also said that after drawing a .45 caliber semi-automatic handgun from his backpack, the teenage shooter opened fire on the other students and he saved the last bullet for himself. Now we have the sports news. Sikkim United Cup 2019, an inter-church football tournament was kicked off at Paljor Stadium in Gangtok yesterday. The 8th edition of inter-church football tournament is being organized by Sikkim Christian Sports Association on the theme Play for Glory. The inaugural match was played between Agape Christian Fellowship Majhitar and Bethalem Fellowship Gangtok, in which the former outplayed later on 5-2. Vijendra Rai of Agape Christian Fellowship adjudged as the man of the match. The inaugural function also witnessed the presentation by popular Christian singers and dance groups. A total of 29 teams from all 4 districts of Sikkim and 1 team each from Kalimpong and Darjeeling have participated in the tournament. The tournament is an annual event of Sikkim Christian Sports Association since its establishment in the year 2012. The tournament carries the cash prize of Rs 1.5 lakhs to the winner and Rs 50,000 to runners-up. The final match of the tournament is scheduled to be played on November 30. In order to give a major boost to the sports scenario of Sivsagar district, the Deputy Commissioner of Assam, Dr. M.S. Lakshmi Priya, has taken up an ambitious project christened Khelo Sivsagar Khelo. With a view to uplift the sports culture of the district, the Dr. M.S. Lakshmi Priya held a meeting recently at the Sukafa Conference Hall of the Deputy Commissioner's office. The Deputy Commissioner was of the opinion that through this event, the sportspersons of the district can showcase their talent and be prepared for the next level of competition. Roger Federer lit up the O2 Arena with a dazzling 6-4, 6-3 defeat of Novak Djokovic to hand the Serb an early ATP Finals exit and wreck his bid to end the year ranked number 1 yesterday. In the 49th meeting between the two great rivals, Federer snapped a 5-match losing run against Djokovic and gained some consolation for his heartbreaking Wimbledon final defeat. After both men had been beaten by Dominic Thiem earlier in the group, their eagerly anticipated duel was a straight shootout to join the Austrian in the semi-finals. Portugal captain Cristiano Ronaldo scored another hat-trick in the Euro 2020 qualifier against Lithuania yesterday at Faro, Portugal, moving closer to 100 international goals as he led the European champions to a 6-0. As per reports, Ronaldo, whose hat-trick was the 55th of his career and 9th for Portugal, has 98 goals and could become only the second player to score a century for his country after Iran's Ali Dai. PZ Goncalo Penciacia and Bernardo Silva shared the other goals in the one-sided Group B match. Now the Portuguese are in second place with 14 points, 1 ahead of Serbia, and will qualify if they win in Luxembourg on Sunday. Leaders Ukraine have already qualified. Now before we wrap up, the top news headlines once again.
The Shanghai Express, MPCC ups pressure to convene assembly. No end to alert rallies under Kokomi. Heavy blows deal on gold smuggling. The People's Chronicle. Why additional forces deploy if nothing in framework agreement, says Gaikangam. Settlement of Naga insurgency vital, says Rio. Fully prepared to discuss state issues in parliament, says Dr. Ranjan. Protests continue, MLAs, MPs asked to stay stand. Deputy Chief Minister moods special scheme for differently able kids. Imphal Free Press. Congress MIF with large deployment of forces in state. Increases apprehension among public, says Gaikangam. Janims nurses warn CISWAC on various demands. Deputy Chief Minister underlines importance of living in harmony with nature. Syam Kumar seeks security forces aid to curb wildlife trafficking. The Morning Bell. How many more lives will the center take to conclude framework agreements, says Kokomi. Slams ruling MLAs for being silent during crucial hours. Congress observes Nehru's birthday, reaffirms stand for territorial integrity of state. Minister Syam Kumar launches green bag. 2 lakh paper bags distributed. Children should be acquainted with the beauty of nature for harmonious living, says Deputy Chief Minister.
Now the top news headlines. "57 nations sue Myanmar over Rohingya genocide." Suspense ends as NCP Congress concedes CM post to Shiv Sena. And Hong Kong protesters lift highway blockade on proviso. Elections proceed. This is all for now. Keep watching Times of Manipur.